students, welcome back to mathematics class. In the last video we already discussed about the definition of multiple angle, submultiple angle, isn't it? And also we derived the formulas of sin 2a, cos 2a and tan 2a. After that we already discussed about half angle formulae also. That is, sin a can be represented as in terms of half angle, that is 2 sin a by 2 into cos a by 2. Similarly, the formula of sin a by 2, sin a by 4, as well as cos a by 2, cos a by 4, etc., etc. Isn't it? So especially in this video we are going to derive the formulas of sin 3a and cos 3a, etc. Okay, but before that there are some more points to be discussed in the form of a note. So look at the thing. Just please try to observe these points now. Note. See, 1 minus cos 2a, 1 minus cos 2a. This can be written as 2 sin square a. Formula number 1. And formula number 2, if it is 1 plus cos 2a, then which is equals to 2 cos square a. And formula number 3, same manner, 1 minus cos a, which is equals to 2 sin square a by 2. And 1 plus cos a, which is equals to 2 cos square a by 2. Okay, so let us see the proofs of this. So coming to proof of first one, 1 minus cos 2a. See, right side is purely in terms of sign. Then 1 minus, what is the formula of cos 2a in terms of sin? Which is equals to 1 minus 2 sin square a. Isn't it? So this is 1 minus 1 minus of minus plus 2 sin square a. Plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled. So finally, which is equals to 2 sin square a. So please remember that now 1 minus cos 2a is nothing but 2 sin square a. In the same manner, coming to next one, 1 plus cos 2a. Isn't it? So 1 plus, this time we need to write in terms of only cos. So cos 2a formula. Before that, try to recall the formulas of cos 2a, my dear. So cos 2a is nothing but formula number 1, cos square a minus sin square a. Formula number 2, 1 minus 2 sin square a. And formula number 3, 2 cos square a minus sin square a. And this can also written as 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. Okay. So this is the basic knowledge on cos 2a. Now using these formulas we are going to derive this. Now I want to completely in terms of cos. Hence 2 cos square a, this is minus 1. So this is the formula which I am going to use now. So here I can write it as 2 cos square a minus 1. Then plus 1 and minus 1 gets cancelled, which is equals to 2 cos square a. Right? And similarly, coming to the third identity one, 1 minus cos a, to convert into signs in terms of sign, the same thing, 1 minus 2 sine square a by 2. So 1 minus 1 plus 2 into sine square a by 2. So after cancellation, which is equals to 2 sine square a by 2. In the same manner, we can prove that 1 plus cos a is equals to 1 plus formula of cos a is 2 cos square a by 2 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, which is equals to 2 cos square a by 2. Right? So coming to the next theorem, we are going to derive the formula for sin 3a. You know, sin 3a is equals to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. So let us see how to prove this. So proof. So sin 3a. So sin 3a, I want to write it as, can I write 2a plus a? Because we know only sin of a plus b. So using the same thing. See my dear, that's why although we are in multiple and submultiple angles, but once again we are using the concepts of the previous chapter, that is compound angles. Okay. So apply the formula of sin of a plus a. Sin 2a into cos a plus cos 2a into sin a. Okay, ma'am. Now, sin 2a formula. We derived in the last video. Sin 2a is equals to 2 sin a into cos a. And this is multiplied by cos a. Plus, coming to cos 2a. Actually, cos 2a we have many formulas, nearly 4 or 5. But think that if you look at the RHS, RHS is completely in terms of sin. Completely in terms of sin. Answer. Cos 2a also I want to change it in terms of sin only. Then the formula is 1 minus 2 sin square a into sin a. Okay, so just multiply 2 sin a into cos square a, cos into cos, plus multiplication 1 into sin a is nothing but sin a minus 2 sin cube a, right? So except this, all other terms are in terms of sin only. So let us convert, this is also in terms of sin, hence 2 sin a into, this is, how can we write in terms of sin? 1 minus sin square a, using the identity, and write the remaining terms as this. So once again multiplication, 2 sin a into 1, 2 sin a, plus into minus minus, 2 sin a into sin square a, which is 2 sin cube a plus sin a minus 2 sin cube a. So look at this, 2 sin a plus sin a. You can write it as 3 sin a. And these two are same, no, like terms. Minus 2 sin cube a minus 2 sin cube a. So together we can write it as minus 4 sin cube a. Actually this is nothing but the formula of sin 3a, isn't it? So therefore sin 3a is equals to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. So coming to the theorem number 2, that is we need to prove that cos 3a is equals to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. So cos 3a is equals to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. So the proof of this formula is same as previous one. So whatever it may be the procedure we did for sin 3a, almost all same model. So look at coming to cos 3a. So 3a I want to write it as 2a plus a. So once again it is formula of cos of a plus b. So cos 2a into cos a minus sin 2a into sin a. Isn't it? Right. Now see, especially RHS is purely in terms of cos. That is why how can we write cos 2a here? Only in terms of cos. So the formula for cos 2a is here 2 cos square a minus 1 into cos a, because RHS is entirely in terms of cos, that is why. And coming to here sin 2a, we have a single formula for sin 2a. So 2 sin a into cos a, even into sin a. Fine. Let us multiply these two. 2 cos cube a minus cos a. 2 cos cube a minus cos a. And what about here? 6 minus 2 into sin a into sin a. Sin square a into cos a. Okay. Fine. So 2 cos cube a minus cos a minus 2 into, this time I want to write sin square a in terms of cos a, that is 1 minus cos square a into cos a. So these first two terms are as this one. And if you multiply this, minus 2 into cos a, minus into minus plus 2 cos cube a, right? So look at the first term and last term. 2 cos cube a plus 2 cos cube a together, which is equals to 4 cos cube a. And even these two you see, minus 2 cos a and minus cos a, which is equals to minus 3 cos a, and which is equals to cos 3a. Hence formula for cos 3a is, 3a is a multiple angle. So formula for cos 3a is equals to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. So coming to the theorem number 3, tan 3a is equals to 3 tan a minus tan cube a by 1 minus 3 tan square a. So actually this is also, we can write it as tan of 2a plus a. If not, we already discussed about tan of a plus b plus c formula. We already know tan of a plus b plus c formula. Using this also we can go ahead. What is the formula for this is tan a plus tan b plus tan c minus tan a into tan b into tan c into tan C whole divided by 1 minus of tan A into tan B plus tan B into tan C plus tan C into tan A, isn't it? So just look at the formula for tan of A plus B plus C. So now, can we write tan 3A as tan of A plus A plus A? Can we write it or not? Tan of A plus A plus A. I mean, A, B, C are replaced with A itself. Come on. If you do that, this is nothing but tan A plus tan A plus tan A minus tan A into tan A into tan A whole divided by 1 minus of tan A into tan A plus again tan A into tan A, and then last two terms also tan A into tan A. So what is this? So tan A plus tan A plus tan A, which is nothing but 3 tan A minus tan A into tan A into tan A, which is tan cube A whole divided by 1 minus, this is tan square A plus tan square A plus tan square A, which is 1 minus 3 tan square A. So this is the formula for tan 3. And tan 3A is equals to 3 tan A minus tan cube A by 1 minus 3 tan square A. Next theorem, which is very important one. So till now we concentrated on only certain standard angles of trigonometry. Now it is the time to derive the rest of the trigonometric ratios. That is especially the value of sine 18 degrees. So look at the board. What is the value of sine 18 degrees is equals to root 5 minus 1 by 4. So let us see how to prove this. Proof. Say we need to find 18 degrees now. Let us assume that theta as 18 degrees. Let theta is equals to 18 degrees. Do you know, my dear, we want a standard angle help also here. If it is into 2 theta, 36 degrees. Actually right now we don't know even sin 36 also. If into 3, if you do it, multiple angles no? Into 2 and into 3, then 3 into 18, 54 degrees. That is also we don't. So that's why. What about 5 into 18? 5 into 18, 90 degrees, is it not? So which is the standard value which we know already. I mean sin 90, cos 90, tan 90, we know. So that is the way we need to write in this manner. 5 theta is equals to 90 degrees. Now you know, but actually do you know the formula for sin 5 theta or cos 5 theta? No, not yet. We just cleared about 2 theta and 3 theta. Okay, my dear. So this is what I want to write it as 2 theta plus 3 theta, which is equals to 90 degrees. Very simple. 5 theta, I just want to write it as 2 theta plus 3 theta. And you know, from this 2 theta is equals to 90, if you send aside, minus 3 theta. Since the question is about sine, so apply sine ratio on both sides. Then sine 2 theta is equals to sine of 90 degrees minus 3 theta. So sine 2 theta is equals to, because of 90, sine changes into cos. So which is equal to cos 3 theta, because it is anyhow first quadrant, all are positive. Okay, ma'am. So now apply the formula of sine 2 theta. You know, sine 2 theta is nothing but 2 sine theta into cos theta, isn't it? We derived actually in terms of a. Sine a is nothing but 2 sine a into cos a. You know, ma'am. But if it is suppose sine b, then just you need to change the angle in terms of that. That is sine 2a, and this is sine 2, which is equal to 2 sine b into cos b. In the same manner, you know, my dear, if I want sine 2 theta, in the place of 2a, we have now 2 theta, and same thing can be applicable. Just a you can replace with theta. Do you understand? Suppose I want sine 2x. You know, the formula is nothing but 2 sine x into cos x. Same, all these things are same. The only thing is angle is going to be changed. So according to that angle, you need to write the formula. Now can you tell me cos 3 theta formula? 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta, right? 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. Fine. Now see the simplification, especially 2 sin theta into cos theta is equals to, from these two I can take cos theta common, so that 4 cos square theta minus 3. So one of the cos theta is getting cancelled, and now this is 2 sin theta is equals to 4 cos square theta minus 3. But you know, my dear, since if you want to find out the sine some certain angle, let us convert everything into in terms of sine only. So cos square theta we can write it as 1 minus sine square theta, and this is 2 sine theta is equals to 4 minus 4 sine square theta and minus 3. So better all these terms you can bring this side. Hence, see, minus 4 sine square theta, if you bring this side, 4 sine square theta. Already there is a plus 2 sine theta. You know, 4 minus 3, which is 1, but after breaking this side, minus 1, which is equals to 0. Okay, so strictly it is a quadratic equation in sine, and moreover there are no factors at all here. There are no factors. Then you know, my dear, if a quadratic equation is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, then x can be solved by using the formula minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, so here in the place of x, sine theta. So sine theta is equals to, tell me, minus b. A value is 4, b value is 2, and c value is minus 1. So if you substitute here minus b, minus 2 plus or minus 2 whole square minus 4 into minus 1 whole divided by 2 into 4. So which is furtherly minus 2 plus or minus under root of, this is actually minus into minus plus 16 plus 4 root 20 divided by h. So minus 2 plus or minus, can write it as 2 root 5 by h. Okay, ma'am. So still if I take 2 common, then minus 1 plus or minus root 5 whole divided by h, and this is for 4 times, and you know this everything the value of sine theta. Therefore, observe this point everybody. Therefore, what we got actually, sin theta is equals to, first value is -1 minus root 5 by 4. Isn't it? Plus or minus now we have. So if you take a minus condition, first of all, -1 minus root 5 by -4. Do you know, my dear, which is not in the limitation of range of sign. So -5 is nothing but actually, -5 is nothing but actually what it is? Minus root 5, 2 point something. So minus 3 point something by etc etc. But to be frank, anyhow this is negative, no? It is purely negative. But 18 degrees is nothing but positive. So never be sign, never be negative actually here. See actually what we get it here, sin theta is equals to, do one thing, if not a minus, if you take common, then this is root 5 plus 1 whole divided by 2. See sin theta is finally negative. But theta is how much? Theta is nothing but 18 degrees, which is in first quadrant. So in first quadrant all are positive but not negative. So this is not possible because theta is equals to 18 degrees, which belongs to first quadrant. Okay, so in first quadrant clearly all the trigonometric functions are positive, but since we got it here negative, so this condition is not at all possible. Hence what is the other condition now? Therefore sin theta is equals to, we considered actually minus, no? Now let us consider the plus, that is -1 plus root 5 whole divided by 4. Therefore theta is nothing but we assumed as 18 degrees. So sin 18 degrees is equals to root 5 minus 1 by 4. So look at the proof. Very, very important, my dear. So coming to the next one, we need to find the cos 18 degrees. You know, cos 18 degrees is equals to square root of 10 plus 2 root 5 by 4. Don't worry, since we already know about the sin 18 degrees, now finding of cos 18 degrees is very easy. Need not to do what we did for sin 18 degrees. So using this sin 18 degrees, now we are going to derive the cos 18 degrees. What is that? See, cos 18 degrees, can I write it as under root of 1 minus sin square 18 degrees? Isn't it? Cos theta is equals to, otherwise do one thing. So can I write it that cos square theta is equals to 1 minus sin square theta? Okay, fine. So hence cos square 18 degrees is equals to 1 minus, just now we got it now, sin 18 value is root 5 minus 1 divided by 4 whole square. So now just simplification. Numerator is a minus b whole square, a square which is 5 plus b square is 1 minus 2ab is minus 2 root 5 divided by 4 square is 60. So let us go for LCM. 60 minus 5 plus 1 6 minus of minus plus 2 root 5 whole divided by 60. Hence cos square 18 degrees is equals to 10 plus 2 root 5 by 60. So from this, when you want cos 18 degrees, so that you can apply square root here, hence which is equals to root of 10 plus 2 root 5 by 4, which is equals to cos 18 degrees. So therefore cos 18 degrees is equals to square root of 10 plus 2 root 5 whole divided by 4. Right? Hope you all enjoyed the class. and the coming video we are going to derive the formulas of, what is the value of cos 36 degrees, sin 36 degrees, as well as sin 54 degrees, cos 54 degrees, etc. etc. Of course, here you can find out even the value of tan 18 degrees, isn't it? If you want tan 18 degrees, then nothing but tan can be expressed as sin 18 degrees by cos 18 degrees. Just substitute the values and then you are going to get. So 4 anyhow getting cancelled, and this is root 5 minus 1 by square root of 10 plus 2 root 5. Thank you children. Thank you for watching this video.